Self-order kiosks are massive revenue drivers for restaurants. Over 76% of kiosk users end up buying more than they originally intended. But this financial upside carries a severe legal risk. When a kiosk offers advantages like shorter lines or exclusive customizations, federal law requires that exact same experience be accessible to everyone.
This data visualization compares the 76% upsell rate against the $675 billion disability consumer market.
An inaccessible kiosk simultaneously excludes this massive buying demographic while handing serial plaintiffs an actionable high-value legal claim.
This heat map illustrates the 8,667 federal ADA Title III lawsuits filed in 2025, heavily concentrated in California. Under the Unruh Act, a single physical ADA violation automatically triggers a minimum $4,000 in statutory damages for every visit a plaintiff makes to the property.
The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals recently approved a class action lawsuit against LabCorp, ruling that blind users were denied effective communication because they could not operate the self-service check-in kiosks without sight. Even when operators install compliant accessibility software, they frequently place the button to activate wheelchair mode entirely out of physical reach.
This wireframe schematic outlines strict physical ADA requirements. All operable parts must sit between a 15-inch minimum low reach and 48-inch maximum high reach, fronted by a 30 by 48-inch clear floor approach space.
Placing the accessibility mode button in this upper red dead zone renders the machine legally identical to a brick wall. A paying customer is blocked, and the operator faces immediate liability. Compliant physical hardware is only half the equation. The entire system fails if the software interface excludes individuals with low vision or limited motor control.
Blind customers require audio navigation to complete orders independently. This dictates that kiosks must include screen reading software integrated with tactile keypads and headphone jacks. Looking at this interface comparison, the compliant layout on the right ensures text meets a 4.5:1 contrast ratio. It also features modifier buttons sized at a minimum of 44 by 44 pixels, so users with tremors can accurately tap their selections. Software must also accommodate slower transaction speeds. Before a session times out and clears an order, the interface must display a prominent warning and offer a simple oversized button to extend the time.
Omitting audio cues, utilizing tiny touch targets, or enforcing rigid timeouts builds a digital barrier that immediately converts a willing buyer into an excluded demographic. Basic internal sign-offs do not hold up in court.
Operators require fully documented compliance audits covering both their physical kiosk hardware and their software content management systems. The most effective validation strategy is real-world user testing with the disabled community. Actual human interaction exposes the exact friction points that standardized checklists miss.
Auditing physical reach ranges and testing software usability is the cheapest possible insurance against a six-figure legal settlement. It closes liability gaps while ensuring the business can serve every single customer.